Yesterday, a fellow meditator visited me. He was very enthusiastic about meditation, and he was wishing that if he had a regular source of income, he would be able to devote 7 hours a day to meditation. And I simply told him, you don't have 7 hours right now, but at least you have 7 minutes. You can spare 7 minutes a day. And one who can see this point, that out of 24 hours, if you can take out 7 minutes for meditation, rest assured that one day you would have 7 hours, even the whole day for meditation. But we go on putting conditions. We go on blaming the circumstances. We always try that somehow things should be different, that things are not conducive, that people or place are not favorable for meditation. So if I were in a certain place with certain people, I would meditate. Those of us who go on avoiding meditation, this is their pet excuse. They always believe that they have certain commitments. Those commitments are the barriers. We don't want to accept our own responsibility. We always believe that somebody else is responsible for my growth, somebody's presence, or somebody's absence. And as long as this attitude remains, there is no possibility of any meditation. Because meditation is all about the inner change. It is what we call inner alchemy, the art of inner transformation. So obviously, the tools and the instruments and the laboratory for this inner science is already inside. And all that we need, all the raw material, all the conditions, everything has already been provided. We just have to realize it. Take a stock of your daily routine. How do you spend your time? And when you observe it, you will definitely find that there is a lot of time that you waste doing absolutely silly, stupid things, or at best, unproductive things. Just imagine those people who go to their offices, workplaces, by bus or by train. They have plenty of time. They can simply close their eyes and meditate. Even while waiting on a train, one can simply close one's eyes and relax. But you must have seen people getting so fidgety. They are just looking in the direction of the train as if by being so excited they can actually pull the train to their platform. Those are the moments when you should relax. And what do? You waste that time in creating more trouble inside yourself. You become so restless. You must have seen people cursing everybody, railway minister, TC, train driver, just everybody, because the train is late. And they never realize that by being anxious, by cursing others, they could not change the time of the train. You are boiling milk. You can easily be a witness to this whole process. It is so simple. Just be there. But even with the boiling milk, we are so impatient. We want milk to boil in an instant. The moment you turn on the gas, you want the milk to boil the next moment. In how many ways, in how many places, in how many circumstances, you perfectly know that there is time. And meditation is such a simple thing. You just have to be. You are filling the bucket in your washroom and the tap is slow. You get excited. Somehow you want that bucket to fill in an instant. Everything. And these are the moments. Remember, if you have to travel every day 1 hour to your workplace, that 1 hour is going to be there no matter how much you hurry, how much you get tense about it. You cannot shorten the length. You cannot shrink it. You will reach there when you reach there every day. So the moment you start from home, why can't you make it a point to be just conscious, be a witness, be now and there, now and here, wherever you are. And because we go on missing such abundant time, we go on complaining also. And as a result, whatever time is available with us, even that we lose. So what good is it worrying about reaching a place very quickly? One, you never reach there quickly. You will take time. Two, even if you made it to the place earlier, you would risk your life and the life of others also. Thirdly, even if you reach there, you would find yourself in another confusion. What to do with the saved time? So, there is plenty of time with all of us. It is said that dhyan, meditation, is a sadhana. It is not a luxury. It is tapasya. One has to persevere. One has to spend every single moment available on it. So, whenever you keep lamenting for the lack of time, you begin to realize that whatever time was given to you, even that is taken away from you. Jesus in the Bible says that whosoever has will be given more, and one who seems to have less, even that will be taken away from him. Those who have will be given more, and those who don't seem to have will lose whatever they have got. If you apply this to your time management, you would realize that when you start making use of every single moment, you all of a sudden feel that there is plenty of time. That time goes on multiplying. That the same 24-hour long day has turned very roomy. It has got a lot of space. Those who have will be given more. Once you realize that you have time, you will be given more time. And if you go on lamenting, whatever you have, whatever little, will be taken away from you. So time is never a problem. Problem is our mind. Problem is our excuses. Problem is self-deception. We go on deceiving ourselves, and when you are so trained in deceiving yourself, you don't even realize that how much you are destroying yourself, how much you are wasting yourself. This is the worst part about self-deception. Because when others deceive you, you can still protect yourself. Because the danger is outside. But when you deceive yourself, when you are your own enemy, then the danger is inside. Who is going to save you? Who is going to save you from yourself? When you are hell-bent on ruining your life, who can help you? And whenever I hear such excuses from people, that lack of time, or the nature of their job, or the people they live with, they make meditation impossible for them. These people are their own enemies. They are against themselves. Remember, self-deception is the greatest harm you can do to yourself. It is said in English, there is a proverb, there are none so blind as those who will not see. If you have closed your eyes and refuse to open them, you can never see truth. If you are not asleep and you have simply closed your eyes, nobody can ever wake you up because you are pretending. One who is asleep can still wake up, but one who is pretending to sleep will never wake up. When you praise somebody, when you praise an idiot as an intellectual person, at least you know that you are lying. The other may not know it. Other may take it seriously, truthfully, but at least you know that it is untruth. But when you praise yourself and when you start believing that falsehood about yourself, when you start believing those lies about yourself, you are done for. And this lack of time is the same kind of destructive excuse. There are people busy playing cards, reading meaningless news items in the newspapers, gossiping about others' lives, all kinds of political gibberish. They have time for everything, but they do not have time for themselves. One who is serious, one who is sincere about knowing oneself, must realize one thing, that one has to see, one has to be aware, one has to be conscious that life has to be very clearly defined for oneself. And nobody can do it for you. You have to do it yourself. And be aware of this self-deception. You have caused yourself enough harm. Now it is time you wake up. You have to learn to manage time for meditation. And once you try this, you will be gifted with ample time. And once your meditation deepens, for the first time you will realize that meditation is the best manager of time. You have been struggling with time management. You have taken resolutions to wake up many of you have drafted timetable for yourself, but nothing works. Because without meditation, time cannot be managed. So manage time for meditation, and once it is done, meditation will manage time for everything in your life.